Alright, so what's up everybody? As you can see, I got on my swag goggles, you know what I'm saying? My stunner shades, my hater blockers. Actually, these are a pair of gunner glasses, computer glasses. They're specifically made for us computer nerds, you know? All of us is out here on a computer every day, you know, working our butts off and on the grind, on the hustle, you know. Our eyes, they go through it, you know what I'm saying? So in order to preserve our sexy, you got to take care of those eyes. So I'm not even gonna put an affiliate link up for this. You know what I'm saying? I'm not getting any money for this. I'm just letting y'all know about it and getting some free advertising for the Gunner Company. So as you can see, these have a special yellow tint. A special yellow tint is what it's all about, man. This keeps your eyes safe. So I can stare at a computer all day and don't feel anything. You know what I'm saying? So if you really trying to get your swag on, if you really trying to be like me, you know what I'm saying, and get this money. So you can be making $5,000, $10,000, sometimes $15,000 months. You know what I'm saying? Like your boy. Man, you better get up on these. This is what it's all about. These allow me to work day in and day out. Some 12, 14, 16-hour days. You know what I'm saying? I be pulling that. But that's because I'm doing something that I like doing. So if you don't really like doing internet marketing like I do, you might not be pulling 12, 14, 16-hour days. You might maybe doing a 5-hour day. It's still possible to make $15,000 in 5 hours, but we're not even going to discuss that. So anyway, first thing we're going to talk about are the keywords. Keywords are really big, you know. If you want to place high in Google or Yahoo or Bing or any of those other things out there, then you freaking need to get keywords that people are looking for, all right? But then it's not going to do you any good if somebody's looking for it 10,000 times per month, but there's like a billion websites for it, you know. It's not enough supply and demand, or demand. It's not enough demand for the supply. Okay, so that's not going to work. So what we're going to do is get a keyword tool that's going to help us find a perfect mix, you know, the right amount of people searching for it and not that many websites. And if there is, you know, then I'll give you more ways that you can compete. But anyway, back to the keywords. You want to take, you have two. You have a free and you have the paid keyword tools. Okay, the free keyword tool, of course, the one that I use, so that's the only one I'm going to talk about, is the Google research tool. I don't use anything else. I mean, you have others, I think Word Tracker and some other crap out there, but I use Google. You know, you just go to Google and type in free keyword tool, and of course they're going to bring up their own tool. So just type that in Google. The thing with Google, all it's for is just keyword search. It doesn't give you anything extra, anything special. Keyword search, but it's a really good keyword search tool. You know, you can dig deep, find synonyms. You can find all types of stuff. So the Google keyword tool is really good and helpful to dig through. It gives you a list of everything that you need so that you can dig through and see, okay, this keyword is searched for this many times, or it has this amount of competition and stuff like that. So it's really good to look for. And if you want to dig real deep with the keyword tool, you type in just like, let's say marketing. Okay, you just type that in. That's a really broad word. Of course, that word in its broad search probably gets searched for, you know, who knows how many millions of times a day. But what you would do is you would take that word, take marketing, and then you would go down and find the word a long tail, which means it has like 2 or more words instead of just one word. Marketing, it has 2 or more words. And then you take that word and you put that in the Google research tool, and you kind of dig deep because it's going to give you related words to that long tail word. And that's kind of how you take some steps to go about finding some good keywords with a decent search and low competition. That's one way to go about it. Definitely not the cure-all, end-all, but that's one way to go about it. Another way is that you can use a paid tool that I like to use called Market Samurai. Now, Market Samurai is good. Of course, it costs, I think it's like $97, something like that. It might not even be that much, but it's called Market Samurai, and I use it in conjunction with the free Google tool because it allows you to check up backlinks, competition spies, which is just spying on your competition, checking what links they have, and all the, you know, if they have your keyword and their titles, title tags, and things like that. So it's a really good tool. I use it, like I say, in conjunction with the free tool just to kind of cross-check, double-check, and so that all my eggs aren't in one basket. So I suggest you go out there and get that one. But that is one form of a market research tool that you guys can definitely use, and I suggest you use it, okay, if you're serious about internet marketing. If you are, you know, you have to do your research. So these are just some tools. Another thing that I like to use are surveys. Surveys, they allow you to go directly to your readers, your customers, your prospects, whatever it is that you have, and it allows you to go to them and find out exactly what it is that they're looking for, exactly what it is that they want. Find out what they need, what they want to read about, what they want to buy, if they like your site design, if they found it easy to navigate on your site, if you know, anything. Surveys serve a really big purpose, you know, and the more you ask, the more you dig, the better you'll perfect your business, you know. Just keep asking questions, be persistent with it. Two things that I like to tell people when they're making their surveys is always keep it short, okay? People never like to answer really long, drawn-out questions. I don't know if you eharmony.com, I believe it is, and when you're signing up for your profile, they ask you like a 1 billion question survey, and I mean, I guess it serves its purpose for that website to find your personality, but it's long, and most people that I talk to, they always quit, they back out of it. So keep it short, and then always make sure that you stay away from open-ended questions, or closed-ended, maybe it will be called, where basically all they can say is yes or no, where it doesn't. A survey won't do you any good if the answer is just yes. Okay, like if you ask, do you like my website? Yeah. Okay, what did you learn from somebody saying yeah? You didn't learn anything from that. So you want to stay away from questions like that. Ask questions in a sense that they'll give you a drawn out response, where they have to think about it, you know, or they have to type more than one word. So those are two very important things if you're going to use surveys. You can also use polls. To me, you know, I believe polls are extremely similar to surveys. You know, you're asking a question and you want people to type in their response. Now, the difference between polls and surveys is a poll is only going to, its purpose is to get that one answer, yes or no. Do you like so-and-so? Yes, no, maybe. One of those type deals. So that's what a poll is for. But let me tell you something that's really important about polls. Polls are really good for link bait. Okay, you can use polls in a way that will make people want to come back to your site to participate and to interact. Okay, and not only that, those are two reasons. The last one is people want to find out what the results are. So you can have this whole thing, you know, say, hey, I'm going to hold a poll or survey or poll. It's going to be for 30 days. And then you can make that last day, that 30th day, make it like a big event, you know. Yeah, we're finally going to reveal the results of our poll. So this is just going to get people to keep coming back to your site, keep coming back. And then on this 30th day, man, they're going to be so pumped, and, you know, everybody's going to come back to your site. So you're going to see a really big surge in traffic. You're going to see a lot of people coming back to your site, and that's good. That's what blogging is all about. We want to get people to come back to our sites, you know, over and over and over again. So polls are really good. Polls are really good. So make sure you use polls. Also want to use blogs. Okay, blogs are way better than normal websites. They're updated, man. Like, people update blogs way more than normal websites. I don't know if it's because it's easier or what, but people just update blogs more than normal websites. And what happens is, because they update them so often, they normally end up putting the newest and the latest trend for that niche. Whatever niche you're in, read your niche's blogs. You know, your competitors, your friends, your colleagues, read blogs that are within your niche, because it's going to be updated with the latest trends. And this is going to allow you to do what? Market research. So a blog is considered a market research tool, which is what this video is all about. And that's what's going to help you. You need to use tools to your benefit. You use blogs. And two very good sources that I use. Technorati.com. You can use that. It's like a blog search engine, and it has the top 100 blogs. It has all the blogs within your niche. So that's one that you can use. And then also you want to use blogpost.com, blogpost.com. Okay, so those are two that you want to use. My favorite is Technorati. I'm just going to put that out there. But like I say, it might even be more out there. You can go ahead and check those out. But I use Technorati a lot of times when I'm trying to look for my competitors, so that I can I make a list of all my competitors from Technorati, and then I go and, you know, drop comments, or I'll find out where their backlinks are coming from. I'll see what they're writing about, you know, and I do the same. That's what this is all about, not reinventing the wheel. It's just doing it a little bit different than what your competitors are doing. And if you can manage to do that, you're going to create your own sector. You're going to create your own section of people that want to read what you got. You might be writing the exact same thing that your competitor is writing about, but you're approaching it a little bit different than your competitor, and people are going to want to read that. You know, people like you, whether you believe it or not. People like you and who you are. There's billions and billions of people in this world. I'm pretty sure you have a circle of just 1 million people that absolutely love everything that you do. So you just take the time to go out and find those people, you know, and attract them, and do what you can do to keep them happy. And you'll be all right. Lastly, yeah, those are the tools. Those are some market research tools. One thing you want to make sure you do once you get this information from using these market research tools, you know, because the whole point of using market research tools is to gather information, you know, as much information as you can, and as quick as you can. So once you do that, you're going to segment. Yeah, the next thing you want to do is segment it, which basically means break it down, get all the information you have, and then break it down into certain categories. Okay, so one of the ways you can do that is like psychological profiling, where you break it down by this certain group of lifestyle. These people have the same lifestyle. These people have the same income or the same spending habit, age, gender, you know, and a whole bunch of other stuff. So those are just some ways that you can do that. Those are some ways that you can use market research tools for your benefit. And I mean, anybody that's successful on the internet, I guarantee you can ask them if they use any kind of market research, and the answer obviously is yes, or else they wouldn't be successful. So get in the habit of doing your research. Research is huge. You need to do research before you jump into anything online. Do not just jump into something. All right, you'll be a fool if you did. If you think, wow, man, I have this good idea and it's going to work, I know it's going to work, so I'm just going to do it without doing any research, you're going to fail. You're going to fail. And it's your own fault that you fail, because I'm telling you right now to do the research. That's another problem with people on the internet. Everybody gets all this information, most of it for free, like this blog right here, but they don't do anything with it. It's like, why are you reading a blog if you're not going to do what I'm telling you to do? It's stupid. So, I don't know. I don't care. Like I say, I'm making my money. I love getting those $5,000, $10,000, $15,000 months, you know, for doing my internet marketing. And earlier I said I work 12, 14, 16 hours a day. That's not every day, believe me. That's like once or twice a week, when I'm just really trying to grind out and soak up a little bit of extra money. But most of the time I'm playing my Xbox, my Call of Duty, and you can't stop me. I'm not going to get my gamer tag right now because I'm thinking about changing it, but we'll take care of that later. Anyway, I want you guys to come to the site and comment, okay? Just comment. Tell me if these marketing research tools can help you. Tell me other ways that you guys use marketing research tools, and we'll go ahead and look at that, and we'll list that. And we'll go ahead and we'll put that in a list. You know, hopefully somewhere in the comments somebody can make a list of some good marketing research tools, so you can help us all out. You know, it never hurts to get more marketing research tools. So you guys get on the blog, comment, and yeah, we'll see you there. All right. Richard Jackson, marketingjerk.com. Holla.